Pokemon Episode 7, The Training Montage. Hello everyone and welcome back to Mistletoe Online, and we are back with Fire Red Episode 7. In this episode, we are going to do Nugget Bridge as quickly as possible. We're actually going to go zoom through it, just like we did over on Route 3 before Mount Moon. So let's just get right down into it. The first trainer that we're going to fight on this Nugget Bridge here is Bugcatcher Cal. Cal has a Caterpie. We're going to send out our beautiful, beautiful, shiny Clefairy and get to see Mega Kick right off the bat. And it just destroys that Caterpie, and then obviously we'll just finish in Pound. Go ahead and just, pound that Caterpie up. And we'll also actually learn Double Slap as well, which is a decent normal type attack. It, of course, is one of the moves that you get 2 to 5 hits on it, which is actually pretty decent. Although not really when you're fighting a Metapod. But we'll still be able to take him down. He's going to use Harden a few times. We're going to just keep on double slapping his butt all the way down. Double slap his butt all the way down until we get the KO here on Metapod. Not actually a hard fight whatsoever, but, it's amazing to me that we're still fighting Caterpies and Weedles and Kakunas and Metapod at this point in the game. So Kakuna is going to come out. We're going to try to put it to sleep so it doesn't harden too much. We're going to miss both of our sleeps. Then we're going to try to Mega Kick it to just get it off the map. We fail. We're going to switch to Chew. Chew's going to come in here, obviously, and use some special attacks like Thunder Shock that are going to be able to pretty much annihilate Kakuna. Look at that. Easy peasy. Didn't get poisoned. No one got poisoned. That's beautiful. And we get 120 Pokédollars for winning. So that's number 1 down. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is Last Alley, who's going to send out a Pidgey, level 12. And of course, we're going to send out our beautiful, shiny Pikachu. Clefairy. Clefairy is going to be able to almost take out Pidgey with that double slap. And then, there we go. Look at that critical coming in handy. Taking out Last Alley's Pidgey. And next, we're going to see a Oddish come through. We're going to Mega Kick it. It's going to get a crit, although I don't even think we needed a crit. And that's going to take down Oddish. We also hit level 14, which is beautiful. He's going to send out a Bellsprout, or she's going to send out a Bellsprout. We're out of Mega Kick, and we're missing everything. So, obviously, I think it's time to switch out as soon as this wrap is freed. Again, we missed Double Slap again. So we're just going to switch to Agumon and just get rid of this Bellsprout real quick. Just a quick Ember. Boom. Bye. Bye, Bellsprout. Gotta love fighting grass types when you have a Agumon in your party. We are going to actually switch Outrageous into the first slot now so that we can try to get some experience for it. We want it to hit level 20 just as soon as possible. So we're going to tackle this Sandshrew. Not the best pair up, but at least that crit kind of helps. We've seen Sandshrew numerous times before. We've seen it in a bio. He's a pretty defensive Pokemon, so using Tackle against him is not the best idea. And then we're going to switch to Zidane. Also not the best idea because all we have is physical moves, but at least we got the Poison Point out on Sandshrew, which is pretty much exactly what we needed to do in this situation. I should have switched to Agumon, seriously, at this point, but that's okay. We're not going to have a Water-type Pokemon for quite a while, but, if you don't count Outrageous, which I don't. And we took down Sandshrew, which is good. Now he's going to switch into his Ekans and lower our attack, which is fine. This would probably be a 2-hit KO, maybe a 3, instead of a 4-hit KO that Peck is now. But, obviously, we're not going to be poisoned, which is the nice part of this, and we'll be able to take down Ekans no problem. And there goes youngster Timmy? Down. Number 4. Number 4 is Lass Relly, which I've never even heard that name before, but I like it. We're not going to tackle because the risk of getting poisoned is too high. We're instead going to switch to Pikachu, who's going to use Thunder Shock and hopefully take this Nidoran male down. Obviously, it's going to be a 3-hit KO, and our defense was lowered, not the best. And down goes Nidoran male. And Lass Relly also has a Nidoran female that she's going to send out. And is going to double kick us, but that's okay because we paralyzed it. And of course, it gets a crit on us. Of course it does. So we have no choice really but to switch to Zidane because he's not going to be getting poisoned at all, which is nice. And he's just going to finish him off with a Peck. The quicker Zidane actually hits level 21, the better. So that's going to be something that we're going to shoot for. We're going to be shooting for Chew and Nidorino to level up right now. And number 5, the final trainer here only has a Mankey. We're going to switch into, luckily Outrageous will hit level 16 in this battle, but we're going to just use Peck, and we resist fighting type moves because we're poisoned, and we have obviously a super effective attack, and down goes Mankey. That is it for Nugget Bridge, kind of. It's much as we can do, and we're not going to learn Poison Sting, because Poison Sting is just a trash move. Don't learn Poison Sting. And there you go. Done. Now that that training montage is over, let's go ahead and fight this last guy. So it says that there's 5. There's actually 6 trainers. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize, and we will receive a nugget. A nugget is a great item that gives you 5,000 Poké Dollars when you sell it. That's the only thing it's for. It's a nugget. A chicken nugget. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon and nuggets. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. No! I'm telling you to join. No! Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. And he will battle us, even though he just gave us an awesome item. This Rocket Grunt will fight us, and we are going to beat him with our Magikarp. That's right, we saved Magikarp to come out and take the day here. Come on, Magikarp, tackle his butt. All right, we hit him once. Okay, we're doing well. Oh, Outrageous is so gonna die here. Come on, Outrageous. Oh, it missed. Come on, Outrageous. You got this. You got this, boo. You got this. Come on, man. You missed again. That's okay. That's okay. I'm here for you. I'm here. We got this. It's okay. We can always switch to our other Pokemon, you know? Oh, we hit him again. All right. Bite comes out. Oh, okay. All right. What? Corey paid 256 as the prize money. Corey, white it out. Looks like we lost against Team Rocket. Or did we? Hang on. So, this has been the Nugget Bridge trick that I have been talking about for a very long time. So we put just Magikarp in our party because obviously we all know Magikarp is going to die. Stop trolling me, little child. Speedrunner's Nightmare, I believe. I believe that's like the worst kid ever. So we can go up here, and you'll be pleasantly surprised to know that we can go back up here, talk to this Rocket Grunt, and congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize, and we'll get another nugget. Corey put the nugget in the items pocket. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? He'll literally do this over and over and over and over and over and over, as long as you do not defeat him. That 256 or whatever that we lose from fighting him is just so worth it. I highly recommend staying here and just fighting this guy over and over and losing on purpose and just rack up those nuggets. Like, if you could get like 10 nuggets right now or more, you will be in a really good shape for later in the game. Well, that was a pretty gigantic cutaway, but hey, you'll notice that Outrageous is at level 19, and look at that. Basically, if we kill Ekans right now, I'm pretty sure he will hit level 20. So let's sincerely hope that that happens right now. That was a pretty gigantic cutaway, and it's actually because that was filmed 2 days ago. In the meantime, I have been playing this game and doing something a little crazy, which is farming nuggets. And I may have gotten a bit too many. I may have gotten too many, guys. Yeah, I may have. All right, so there we go. We took down Ekans. 198 won't quite put us into there. Will I? No. So he has an Ekans and he has a Zubat. All Pokemon that we've seen before, but we'll be able to take down this Zubat, I hope. Honestly, we haven't been able to in any of the times that I've obviously done this battle, which has been a lot. But we're gonna actually try to take it down now, because I think we're done farming nuggets. And when you see how many nuggets we have, I think you will also agree. Leech Life, so annoying. Luckily, it's a bug type move, not a grass type move, so that's good to know. Let's see if we will... Okay, we use Tackle. Well, we're actually doing surprisingly well in this fight. He's gonna use Astonish, which might cause a flinch, but it didn't. Ah, perfect, snapped out of confusion. I would very much like to take down this Zubat. I would very much like... Okay, we're not gonna be able to. Let's go ahead and use a potion if we have any. We don't have any. Okay, I'll show you guys right now. That is how many nuggets we have. 103 nuggets. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of money. The reason for that, to be honest with you, is because I honestly was sitting here just... It's an emulator, so I was able to do it really fast, and I was just watching a video while I was doing it, and next thing I knew, I had 80-something, and then I was like, might as well hit 100. And then when I hit 100, I was like, wait a minute. Does items go over 100? And they do. So there we go. We defeated a Zubat, and we defeated Team Rocket Grunt. Took long enough. And we got 480 Pokédollars for winning. With your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. So I'm going to save right now. Look at that. That's our playtime, 1805. So obviously it took a little bit longer than you would think to get that. So going forward, there's an item that we can get right here. And this is going to be TM45. It contains Attract. Luckily, we don't need Attract because we have Clefairy. I'm also going to go ahead and grab this berry before we continue on. This is Route 25. I'm not going to go over the Pokemon that you can find in either Route 24 or 25 yet. I'm going to do that after, or in the next episode. But the rest of this episode, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up all of the trainer fights that we have left, and I will see you at Bill's house. Or I'll see you in 2 seconds when we actually do this. But yeah, we're going to speed up all of the fights yet again. So right here is one of the first trainers that we can fight. He saw our feet. It is Camper Shane. Camper Shane would like to battle. He's going to send out a Rattata. And as you'll notice, Outrageous is so close to level 20, which is beautiful. We're going to send out Clefairy and get hit by a critical with that. But we're going to go ahead and use Mega Kick and miss. So let's switch to Zidane because Zidane needs some levels. Our Nidorino is looking very, very good, I have to say. That double kick is going to finish him off no problem, and Outrageous hit level 20. You know what that means. But we do have an Ekans that we have to take care of. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything yet that can deal with a poison-type Pokemon, which is something that is going to be a problem later in the game. But for right now, we can do this without, you know, getting any serious problems. And there we go. Down goes Camper Shane. But wait. What? Finally. Magikarp is evolving. It took forever. Grinding him out was like the longest thing that's ever happened. Ever, I think. Ever. But finally, our congratulations, your Outrageous evolved into Gyarados. Isn't it just so poop, though, that he's not going to be on our team whatsoever? Sorry, Outrageous. So we can just go along, and this is another big route. Bigger than the other one that we just did, which is Nugget Bridge. So Hiker Franklin here is going to sit on a Machop, and unfortunately, I just had Outrageous there. But we can go ahead, use Outrageous to try to take down this Machop. Look at that. Even that tackle was able to take him down. But we're going to switch out and switch back to our Nidorino, who's going to be able to use Double Kick on these Geodudes. There's a few hikers up here, so if you have an Ivysaur or a Wartortle at this point in the game, you'll be able to go through these hikers pretty damn quickly. We're going to move Zidane back to the front, or actually Pikachu instead. So right here, we'll be able to fight youngster Joey Tribbiani. We'll go ahead and use Thunder Shock. That should be able to take him down. And if we were lucky enough to get a static on there, not that it mattered at all. And down goes Rattata. Obviously, he's going to send out a Spearow. Even better. We're going to hit. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on, Chew. I'm a little angry at you. Perfect. A Slowpoke. I could not have planned this better. A Water Psychic type Pokemon, and we got a Pikachu. It's worth mentioning that Slowpoke is one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire game and is not available in this game. I know, it's the worst. It's the worst. So let's go ahead and now actually switch to Nidorino because we're going to fight another hiker now. And he only has one Pokemon, a level 17 Onix, which we'll be able to finish off pretty quickly. We should only need about 2 more double kicks to be able to take him down, unless one gets a crit, which it doesn't. So in the next thing, we'll be able to hit him with a double kick, finish him off, and maybe hit level 19? Yeah, perfect. Level 19. Hiker Wayne, 612 Pokédollars for winning. Not that it matters. And we'll be able to take Picnicker Kelsey down, no problem. Our Nidorino against her little Nidoran male. And it'll use double kick on us, which is actually not very effective. We resist fighting type moves. And Nidoran female is going to come out. Again, we're just going to go ahead and use Peck. Not that it does much, but it will be... Oh, it wasn't enough to take him down. He got the high damage range on that. But we'll go ahead and use Thunder Shock, take down that Nidoran female, and get 300 Pokédollars for winning. And yet again, I just went to the Poké Center real quick and healed up. We'll go ahead and take down this hiker. It's important to do what I just did so that you can get these items now. Double kick yet again. He has a ton of Geodudes, unfortunately, and Mudsport is just stupid. Why would you even use that? Why would you have that on a Geodude? Whatever. So, again, he's going to have a bunch of Geodudes. I believe he has 3 Geodudes and a Machop, if I'm not mistaken. But, again, with double kick, you'll be able to take down these rock types, no problem. And last Geodude, he definitely has a Machop as much as I remember. At least we're going to hit level 21, though, from that. And we did. We hit level 20, or 20, I should say, not 21. Look how much damage that double kick did against that Machop. Even though I should have used Peck because Peck is a flying type, and that's obviously super effective. So right there, we were able to get him down so that we could go around Flint here to get into... I love how his name is Camper Flint, by the way. Like Flint? To start a fire? Flint? I like that. It's pretty good. And we'll be able to take down this Ekans. Again, we don't have anything to deal with poison types, which is not very good. Not very good at all. I'm trying to think, too. The team that I have planned means that we're not really going to have anything to deal with poison types, which is not good, actually, now that I think about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, youngster Chad wants to fight. Again, he has another Ekans, which is actually kind of stupid on my part, is I should have had something down the road that can deal with these poison types super easily, because obviously Team Rocket has a ton, and we hit level 21. Nice. Even better, honestly. We'll go ahead and use double kick on Sandshrew. And Sandshrew, of course, is going to use Defense Coral, which sucks for us. And this is going to be a long fight. Long fight. No Pokemon that we haven't seen yet so far, except for, I believe, Slowpoke. Everything else we've seen. A lot of, in fact. Just really annoying. Really annoying. And we defeated Chad! We rule. Oh, right. We got 224 Pokédollars for winning. That's not bad at all. And we can get a Bluckberry right there. And finally, one more trainer. She's going to have an Oddish. We are going to, of course, use Zidane here. Zidane Nidorino here to take him down. Look at, oh, Peck, you're so useful. I love you, Peck. And he has she has a Pidgey. We're just going to use Peck again because we can do tremendous amounts of damage with that. And a Oddish again. Peck, yet again. Nidorino is proving himself to be very, very useful on our team right now. And there we go. So, let's continue on and go into this house right here, which is a Clefairy. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon, so how about it? Help me out here? No. No? No, don't be so cold. Come on, you gotta help a guy in deep, deep trouble. What do you say, Chief, please? Okay? Alright, wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. He wants to create Cell. Where's Goku when you need him? Alright, so go over here, use the computer, and... I think a trade is about to happen. Yep, it was traded. We're gonna... Oh, that's not a Clefairy. He really was a man. A glorious man, a beautiful man. Hello, sir. Bill, yeehaw! Thanks, bud, I owe you one. So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. And he will give us an SS ticket. I wonder what that's for. Cool. We put the SS ticket away. That cruise ship, SS Anne, is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Alright, you got it. So, in the old games, you used to actually be able to look at his computer and see Pokedex. You would be able to see, anyways, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, I believe. Now, you're no longer able to do that, and I don't necessarily know why. We can talk to these people, not a big deal. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. And, hello, are you here alone? If you're at Cerulean City, well, it should be as a couple. Okay, whatever you say, dude. Alright, so let's head down. We defeated all of the trainers that we could fight in this area, and having Nidorino at level 21 is always good. We need him at level 22, though. I thought we needed him at level 21, 22. 22, and he'll learn the attack that we want. But I was going to say that maybe we'll do the gym leader in this battle, in this video as well, but I think we'll save that till next time, just because there's been so much fighting. I think what we should do, though, is... I could have just gone up here. But on Route 24, right here, on this patch of grass, there are some new Pokemon that we can find. And, you know, I honestly think that we should go over that right now. Corey from the future here, talking about the Pokemon that we can find on this route. So, finally I can do this. The first Pokemon that we're going to talk about is a Leaf Green exclusive. That is number 69. in the Pokedex. That's Bellsprout. Bellsprout is a grass poison type and eventually will evolve with the use of a leaf stone into the one and only Victory Bell, which is a wonderful mixed attacker. I do have to say, Leaf Green wins when it comes to the exclusive Pokemon. If you don't have a grass type in your party as of right now in the game, you can't go wrong with a Bellsprout, especially considering that the next gym leader is water. On the same token, the Fire Red exclusive is Oddish, and Fire Red users kinda got screwed here. Oddish is a little more tankier and a little more defensive than its counterpart in Bellsprout. It's super slow, and it just doesn't hit as hard. I don't like Vileplume at all. Sorry, Fire Red users, but again, if you definitely need a grass type, go ahead and get Oddish, I guess. And the next Pokemon is available in both versions of the game, and that is the Psychic type, the first Psychic type we can actually find in the entire game, and that is Abra. Abra will run away, and it'll use Teleport as soon as you get into a battle with it, so you want to try to throw a Pokeball right at it. However, I will say that Abra has two abilities, Synchronize, and one that prevents flinching and her focus. You definitely want one, I think, that has Synchronize. So you can, without having to catch it, you can try to use something that's faster, say like a Pikachu, try to paralyze Abra, see if that gets synchronized onto you, and then try to catch it. Or you can just try to throw a bunch of balls at them and catch them and see what you get. But I do think that Synchronize is better. Also, you will not be able to reach its final evolution, Alakazam, unless you trade. However, Kadabra, its middle evolution, is still a formidable special attacker. You really can't go wrong with a beautiful, beautiful Abra. And we found one of the new Pokemon that we can find right here, which is an Oddish. We are going to go ahead, actually, and switch to Pikachu here, just so that we can paralyze it and capture it a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3. And we caught Oddish. Awesome. We're catching so many Pokemon, just in this playthrough so far. It's great. I love it. We've got every Pokemon that we can so far, except for, obviously, Abra. Its scientific name is Odium wanderus. At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its two roots. Its two roots. Give a nickname to the Oddish. No. 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 I gotcha! Abra was caught. Wow, that took like 18 tries. No, it took a lot. It took a lot. Alright, we got Abra. It sleeps for 18 hours a day, uses a variety of extrasensory powers even while asleep. Give a nickname to Abra? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I would love to use Abra on my team, as I have mentioned, I'm pretty sure, in the bio. Unfortunately, though, not being able to trade with this playthrough is just makes me very sad. It makes me real sad, because there are some Pokemon that I would love to get. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. I will say, however, real quick, that I have decided that I'm actually leaving the nicknaming up to you guys. So, I'm going to ask that you guys nickname my Clefairy. That doesn't mean name it after yourself or anything like that. What it means is offer up a nickname. If I like it the most out of all of them offered, or it gets the most upvotes in the comments, you will win a Mew. I'll be giving away one of these to the winner. I'm actually going to be doing this for every Pokemon that I ask for a nickname for. So if you win, you'll be getting a Mew. Alright guys, please like the video, it helps tremendously. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this has been a pretty intense episode, a lot of training what happened and whatnot, but yeah, in the next episode, we will take down Misty here in Cerulean City. Thank you for watching, and remember, never give up, never surrender.